Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's King Blaine here again. Obviously. Yeah, fuck that banger. Noticed how big that was on camera. Caught me off guard. Anyways, I decide I am going to figure out DBH with this fucked up finger.
Thanks to Frosty Tools benefactors for
Yeah,
supporting
fuck you,
its use
Frosty
on this
Tools.
channel. King Blaine Gaming, benefactor
I wish I had the
options,
money to pay for
including
premium.
skipping this notice and extra customization, are in the Frosty Tools dashboard. King Blaine Gaming is now live, streaming Drive Beyond Horizons. Let's play DBH. Hi.
What's up, Gray? Yeah, I was almost running late. Well, my last minute.
Tin clappies, tin clappies, tin clappies.
Yep, I managed to do it anyways. I said, fuck this finger, Gray, or Judge. Made a promise that we would play this on the Wednesdays, and I don't break my promises.
Thought you were going to do the DD, or was that tomorrow?
I said I would think about it because I didn't want to break my promise of doing DBH on Wednesdays.
Ivy here, your new favorite caster. We've got tracks to fuel your drifts, tunes to admire your ride, and beats
Sticking
to shatter
through these
the
ad
speedometer.
breaks supports
So I made no promise that we would do it. I said I would
Stay
think
tuned,
about it and see if I
Our
can do
planet performs a
DBH.
continuous
See you soon.
pirouette, defining our most basic unit of time. How long does this planetary spin actually last? Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
You are not moving. Just this car never wants to move. Yeah, I could pull up the recording and everything, Gray. I did not make a promise. I said I would think about it when you asked, can I even do
24 something hours.
24 something hours for what?
Our planet performs a continuous
Oh.
pirouette, defining our most basic unit of time. How long does this planetary spin actually last? Find out when the ads end in about a minute. The
Yeah,
Earth
I didn't pay
completes one full
attention.
spin on its axis in approximately 24 hours, which we define as one day.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to you answering the question. My bad. But yeah, when you asked if I was even going to be able to do
USS underscore grey
DBH,
underscore
and I said,
ghost
I really
played
don't know.
stretch for 75 channel points.
I told you I would think about doing something else if I couldn't do it. But out of the 15 stitches, I blew out 7 of them yesterday. I've only got 8 left. So I don't really care. I'm just using my finger anyways at this point. I blew out 7 of the 15 stitches and only got 8 of them left. Might as well just use my finger. So I figured I'll play this game anyways.
Time to restitch.
No, I'm just gonna let it heal like oh well, that's gonna show on camera. I'm just gonna let it re-heal like that one. That one I stitched by myself, used butterfly stitches. That's why the scar tissue is so thick.
Go get your needle and fishing line.
Oh, I could re-stitch it. I could. I mean, I've got the vodka to do it. But, eh. For now, it's holding shut enough. And I can still move my finger, which means I haven't re-torn that tendon.
Maybe you
So
need
the
to
tendon
take a
stitch is still
sewing
holding.
course so you can stitch better.
Look, they were the best I could do with butterfly stitches, alright? But I really should learn how to sew properly. I always thought I'd have a woman to do that for me. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. I mean that as my parents and my grandparents. It was always the wife that did it. But I realize in this day and age, fucking people just don't learn how to sew anymore. My grandpa and my father, before he died, they both only knew how to do butterfly stitches for an emergency. Whereas my grandma, my mother, even most of my sisters, they know how to sew. They know how to do proper stitches. It was just always more of a pass it down to your child and grandchild kind of thing. I never realized that that was uncommon in the rest of the world till my adult life now. I realized when I first said it, it came off in a really sexist way. And you know what? I really don't give a fuck. Listen to it however you want. But I figured I would at least explain it first. So some people are just going to decide that it's this way and that way. And that's it. They don't care if you explain it or not. No, but
Oh, I got all the red guns yesterday.
well, congratulations. I don't have time to play games like that. I take like 30 minutes when I get home from work to usually read some of the manga or watch a little bit of one of the YouTube videos I have piled up there in my
Now I
tabs.
just need all the
Then I spend the
standard
rest of the
shit.
time streaming and then uploading stuff while I shower, all that shit. I do still take about 30 minutes. What am I doing wrong here? Figured it out. Hit the wrong button.
And black.
Black's gonna take you a while. Yeah. I ain't ever wanted to tell everybody, oh, I spend every waking moment on my stream. I spend almost every waking moment. But when I get home from work, I do usually take 30 minutes to unwind, unless I'm late getting home. Then I do start stream right away. I usually take 30 minutes when I get home to sit in front of my air conditioner and just cool off or eat some combos or some chips or something. Something I buy from a gas station on the way home from work.
Especially since I spent 15,000 out of my 17,000 to get my assault guy the red shot light sniper.
I should play one of my low-level characters to try and collect some of the other weapons and armor.
At level 15.
I will do the destroyers and the battleship
Got it from the
tomorrow.
armory.
I will do the destroyers and my battleship tomorrow, and then I'm playing Sulfur for the rest of the stream. I will do just the destroyers and my battleship. Since you've been asking since Monday for me to do them.
Or at least trying to.
No, I will do them. I'm going to deal with the battle off camera before I go to bed tonight. That way I can go to bed nice and pissed off. But I will deal with the battle.
No, I meant or at least trying to play Sulfur.
Oh no, I'm going to play Sulfur. I have this finger figured out. You got to remember, pain doesn't really affect me that much. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately, given all the injuries I've had in my life, I have a very dull pain receptor in my brain, and I can take a lot of damage, a lot of pain, and just shrug it off. I'm very, very durable. It takes an absolutely asinine amount of shit for me to give a fuck. Like, again, you gotta remember, I fucked this up and then worked from 10 a.m. until 4 o'clock. With no painkillers, nothing.
It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Unless, that is, if you are into that.
No, the joke is it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, unless you're that girl that was with R. Kelly.
I have a fairly high pain tolerance.
Well, I went all the way to the bone and through a tendon and then worked with it. Still picking up boards and moving lumber. Still using it. A whole day. Then I went to the hospital and got stitches. And had to sit in the fucking emergency room for 6 hours before they finally stitched it up.
Mostly thanks to my first teeth growing in without enamel.
Ooh. Ooh. No enamel. Ooh. That makes me twist in my chair. Ouch. I hate teeth pain. Teeth pain is different. You can stab me. You can break my bones. You can fucking
None at all.
peel layers of skin off of me. But you fuck with my teeth. Oh, and I don't get cryy like a bitch, but I get fucking pissed. I start breaking shit. When I am actually in pain.
And I was only like 3 years old.
But you screamed and screamed and screamed for your parents. Oh, wait, back. When I do finally get hurt, I go into rage. Most people have a...
Actually, nope.
Well, that's good at least. Good for them. But, yeah, most people have fight or flight. We all know that. Well, when you are hurt, most people's reaction is upset, cry. Me and my anger management say, if you're hurt, you're pissed off. That's it. I have been very, very injured, and my only response to being injured is to injure myself more by punching something or breaking something, and that fucking something else up. Like the knuckle I'm missing on this hand. I'm missing that knuckle because I fucked up my finger. I had a finger fucking fling backwards. It was this one right here. I had fucked it up, caught it on something while falling, and folded it all the way backwards. And I got pissed off and punched a concrete wall.
I did scream out in pain when my gallbladder initially died basically.
I'm trying to think if I've ever screamed out in pain.
Only got it removed a week later.
I think the only time I can ever remember in my life where I screamed out in pain.
That's the only time I've ever really screamed in pain.
I think I was 5 or 6. I had gone to the ice cream truck that was on my street, and I had gotten a nice fudge popsicle. And I was on just a bicycle. And I went to my house, and I went out back to enjoy my fudgesicle. And I got swarmed by bees. And when I mean swarmed by bees, I got stung over 1,000 times. I got stung so much that I now have a permanent allergic reaction to bees and wasps. Bees, wasps, hornets, all of them. I wasn't born with it. I got stung all at once so much that it gave me a permanent reaction. I hate spiders and I'll sit there and smash them when I see them. But bees are something that I will sit there and throw back like, no. Just out of, I guess the word would be trauma. My body just is deathly afraid of them.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I stabbed myself by falling off your bike onto the fog stick.
No. They don't make fudge sticks like they used to anymore. I bought some from Walmart a month or 2 ago, and don't get me wrong, they were still good, but they aren't what I remember. They skimp out on everything anymore, and it makes me depressed. It makes me extremely depressed. You the ones that go in here? You are. Alright, I need both of them. You the license plate? What are you? Yes, this is the Jaman Compact. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn.
I am thankful only allergic to honeybee stings.
Now, I was allergic to no bees and then allergic to all. What surprised the doctors and everything was that I'm even allergic to hornets and wasps now. Just any fucking sting fucks me up. It's weird. It is very, very weird. Not locking down, is it? Huh.
Then stop stepping on the queen and taunting the hives.
And you see, they think that's how it happened. They think I, what is this rack for if it doesn't hold shit? What does this rack hold if it not shit? I thought it would hold a tire or something. What do you hold? Do you hold just rubber? No.
Bikes.
I mean that is what looks like a bike rack, but still, no bikes in the game. I don't know. Confused. Lost my train of thought here. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Well, where did I put that?
You were saying about taunting the hives.
Oh yeah, they think that the bees were nested in my grandmother's car because it was spring. I hadn't been in there since, well, spring had ended last year and gone to winter.
Ladder rack.
Ladder rack. It doesn't hold a ladder either. What is it for, Gray? Judge? What's it for? Oh no. Is there anything else in this car I want or
It
need?
holds 2 ladders.
But it doesn't seem to be taking ladder. Like it's not letting me attach it, and it's not holding stuff. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Fuck it! Ouchie! That burned to my lip.
Something might be defective, because that and 2 ladders are needed to complete the Escada.
My guess is still bikes because of the spikes slotting through the wheels.
Alright, well, I know I need another ladder. Got it. Thank you, Gray, or Judge. Which one's the Escada? I don't remember what these fucking cars. No! Big bumps. Around. I don't remember which one of these cars is which.
I did.
Okay, I'm glad you did. Which one of these is the Escada? I know I have it in here. I'm only missing the P51 now.
We have now become Judge Ghost.
Ooh, pinky.
I like Ghost Judge.
Bill. Ooh, pinky. Which one's the Escada? Is this the Escada?
Grey Mister.
It's the hatchback with the rear lights that are triangular.
Angular rear lights. Okay. No, it's hatch. Perm, I say. Still is not letting me put.
Try the ladder in the garage.
That's what I'm doing. I'm wondering if it's because my ladder is old school. Okay, it's because my ladder is from when the game first added ladders. I've had this ladder since it was first added to the game. So do I need this for any other vehicle? Probably not. 34, 34. 1. Still 41. 6. Still 46. Alright.
If you have the part identifier, it will show you what it is.
Sure.
Judge Grey sounds to Judge Dredd.
It says it's a
I
ladder.
like Judge Grey better.
It says it's a ladder, but that's it. It's just a ladder, not a SCADA ladder. I will be taking this with me. This is mine now.
To much like Judge Dredd universe.
Oh, dear.
Energy.
That's all food is. All food and water is just energy. We are just a machine that runs on different fuel. We technically run on a very wide variety of fuel, if you think about it that way.
And I don't mean the Sylvester Stallone, Judge Dredd energy.
So I have a question for both of you. Are either one of you gonna beer me, or am I gonna have to drink a beer without using a command? I will drink a beer without a command.
$42.
Drink!
USS_Grey_Ghost played drink for 100 channel
Alright,
points.
I'll open a Pepsi.
Anti-beer command.
Judge, help me, please. Beer a brother.
Judge Mr. played new for 75 channel points.
Fine, fuck you both. I'll do the more unhealthy thing. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Bastard. Oh, I need this filter.
USS_Grey_Ghost played Miku Meme P for 200 channel points.
Oh, this is way more healthy than having a beer. Oh yeah, I can feel my lungs pumping. I'm great. Works great.
It's no less healthy than having a beer though.
https://www.twitch.tv/kingblamegaming/clip/gentlebstemiuscorribadabar-5 igor 4 next 3kdg.
You just got clipped.
I get clipped pretty often. Judge is the only... Actually, I don't get clipped very often. Judge hasn't been doing it lately. Well, let's do the old thing we always did before. And go look at this clip. Judge. Help me. Please. Fear a brother.
USS_Grey_Ghost played new for 75 channel points.
Fine, fuck you both. I'll do the more unhealthy thing. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Oh, for a second there, I didn't think you got it in the clip. Oh, that's great. I love that.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream.
Oh.
Thank you. Hooray, stay tuned, eyes.
I don't care if it
Let's observe
double
chat
clip
in its natural
video.
habitat, eyes. In the wilds of King Blame Gaming's chat, we observe a fascinating display of survival instincts and humor. Herbert Justice _Grey_Ghost evolved into the hybrid species Judge Ghost, debating the merits of ladders and bikes. Bike, meanwhile, sound alerts punctuate the air like mating calls, as they playfully clash over drinks and nose. Beer mugs prohibited, a clip is born, a moment frozen in digital amber. Movie camera sparkles. I played no, then the clip played no.
Yeah. Oh, good clip, Judge. Good clip. Good clip, buddy. Arrow? Here.
Still haven't figured out why the bot sometimes gets picked up by your mic, I see.
Well, that was me watching a clip. That's why it said it twice. Like, that is the only reason why it picked up. The bot, as far as I know, hasn't been picked up by the mic in a while. But that was because the clip said no as well. Oh, I already have the bumper. There. Alright, well, do I have the grill? Yeah, I have the grill as well.
Get hit by lightning, come on.
On grill, though. What vehicle does this go to? This one. I don't think you can get hit by lightning yet. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Is there anything else here? We need some money. Let's go check the inside.
Dang, no funny lightning-induced dance movies. Moves.
Lightning-induced dance movies.
Dance moves.
Is anybody gonna beer me yet? I'll smoke another one.
USS_Grey_Ghost
Bitch.
played new for 75 channel points.
Look, if my liver ain't gonna kill me, my lungs are gonna do it.
USS_Grey_Ghost played drink for 100 channel points.
Man of my word.
Sugar-induced liver failure.
I drink almost a 12-pack of pop a day. If it was gonna kill me, it would have done it already. Well, I can't say. I haven't been able to afford pop lately. So I've cut back to only 3 or 4 cans a day. And it sucks. I'm craving pop all fucking day. And I can't drink it. Because I know if I drink it, I can't afford to buy more. So I've been hard limiting myself to 4 days on a weekday. Or 4 cans on a weekday. And 6 to 8 cans on Saturday and
You
Sunday.
can tell where somebody's from how they say soda.
We got pop.
From by how they say.
Yeah, I got pop. We always call it pop. Some of my aunts and uncles, they call it soda. My grandparents call them sody pops. We always just call it pops. And we'll do both. That's the weird thing. It's like, hey, you want a pop? Or we'll ask, hey, can you get me a soda? Like, we will say both. That's what makes it so fucking weird. Like, I will... Now that I think about it, it's like, I say both. I'll say pop one day and soda the next.
Pop. Soda pop.
I'll say one day and pop the next. Soda one, pop the next. Huh. I never really thought about it. Like, just today, a buddy of mine, he owed me like $2. I told him, just grab me a soda. He's like, well, what kind? I said, Pepsi. But then, like, right here, I'm like, yeah, I'll grab a pop. I guess I guess I do.
Water.
I guess I do have a preference. I'll say pop or something if I'm getting it for me. And if I'm asking somebody else to get it for me, I'll say soda. I don't know why. I don't... Huh. Why do I have to say both? Got me thinking about the weirdest things. I want a beer. Here in a minute, I'm just gonna beer myself.
Probably in a region that it's common to hear both uses instead of just one.
Ohio. So yeah. Yeah.
That's too damn bad.
But it's too damn bad. Keep digging. You did that, old Grandpa? Well, that's too damn bad. Get back to digging. Not a car I wanted. Or not, no, it's a car I want.
A funny
Not
thing
hard to
is,
do.
they probably could have found the chest just by using a metal detector.
They could have. Huh.
Which did exist when her grandfather was alive.
Holy shit, that worked.
Heck, they existed in World War II.
Hey, Judge, did you know you could shoot the register?
So spark a fire when?
Had no clue.
My GTA tendency just told me shoot it. Hey, I found a good way to get money, Judge. That was like 200 bucks. Cool. Well, now we both learned something new, buddy.
Nice find.
Shoot this motherfucker.
USS_Grey_Ghost played.
Can I have a beer,
Shoot this
Judge?
mother trucker for 0 bits.
Can I have a beer, Judge? I showed you something new that you can do in a game that you have a lot more hours in than me. Can I have a beer? Can I? Can I? Can I? Drink!
Judge Mr. Played. Drink for 100 channel points.
You make me sad. You make me sad.
USS_Grey_Ghost played. New for 75 channel points.
This has got to be a form of cruel and unusual punishment for an alcoholic. It just ain't fair. It just ain't fair.
USS_Grey_Ghost
No, I don't want to
played.
be happy.
Mikumi. P for 200 channel points.
I don't want the dopamine. I want booze. No booze is giving me the blues, and I don't want the blues. I want the booze.
What the fuck?
Judge Mr. Played. What the fuck? For 250 channel points.
Smoke. Are you smoking yet?
USS_Grey_Ghost played. Smoke.
I
For
forgot
0
I added that.
bits.
Smoke. Are you smoking yet? Yes, I am. I forgot I added that
I'm
one.
in
Time for
danger.
pipe. Judge Mr. Played. I'm in danger for 0 bits.
I haven't bought a new pipe tobacco yet, Gray. And I'm really, really not a fan of that cheap shit. I looked away from my screen, almost hit a pole.
Pipe smoke. Damn.
Yeah, I could light a cigar, buddy. You want a cigar? I've got cigars I'll smoke, but that pipe tobacco is nasty. I'm not smoking that. And I called a buddy of mine
Just
who also
crushed a
smokes
bunch
a
of
smoke.
cigarettes. Tobacco into.
Would have to crush my cigarettes for that. I'd rather. Cost too much at that point. Cigarettes are too expensive.
USS_Grey_Ghost played Miku Meme. P for 200 channel points.
I wonder if I have anybody I can call in real life to come and beer me on stream. I'll be able to call Chris, but he's probably at work. I have Snake's number, so I can't call him.
Only if you pay him $25.
I could just pop in the chat and beer myself, but I feel like that's cheating. Calm down back there.
Your grandfather joke.
Booze. Now blowjob. I still can't believe he said that on live camera. It's like, come on, Grandpa. He says a lot of out-of-pocket shit.
Did you hear about Lemmy?
Let me put my balls in your jaw.
Lemmy.
Balls in your jaw.
Since the first time I heard him on streaming, he said $25 for.
Yeah.
A BJ.
Yeah, it's my grandpa for you. You really never know what he's gonna say, but it's usually funny. $5. Berries, got it. $100 is better than $5. Awesome guy, zombie. $50. $20.
So someone high on weed.
No, it's a literal zombie. You forget this game does have zombies.
Trying to order food.
No, if you just don't hang up the phone, he hits the ball real hard. That's it. I just heard it so many times. I
No,
just hang up.
that's a man hitting a water bowl.
Sound hurts. Yeah, whatever.
A Bon Jovi.
Don't forget the other ladder if you need it.
Oh, I put 2 on there. See, I grabbed it from the last place where it was dark. Dark. I cannot.
I was in the shower when you did that.
I cannot find a P51,
Bon
by the way.
Jovi joke.
I've got all the new cars in my lineup. I can not find the P51. I know it's just that weird truck van. It's just a modified version of it. But I've started checking all of them, and I still can't find one. The only thing that I know of that
Good
haven't
luck
that much.
finding a fighter plane.
It's like the C18, but it has no windows behind the door.
Yeah, I know. I haven't found one. I have not even been finding C18. I just can't find that model of vehicle at all. Had absolutely no luck.
Sounds like an El Camino.
Weird.
C-18 I think was a cargo plane.
It might have been. Name sounds familiar.
The C-18 series. In the U.S. Air Force, the C-18 designation was actually used for variants derived from retired Boeing 707 airliners.
The 18 right there. Question. That's why it sounds familiar.
Just don't try to join the Mile High Club in one.
I ain't ever met a lady pretty enough for me to join the Mile High Club. The people that are always, hey, that's a Mustang. People I always meet on planes are usually morbidly obese. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat it. They usually are.
Methany.
I don't need somebody who's
Why are you
basically
trying to
anorexic.
meet women on planes?
Because I was on planes a lot for a lot of years. And I spent almost more time in the air than I did on the ground for a very large amount of years. But it's got none of the parts, and there's no parts for it around here. No, wait, there's nothing. Nope, not even right now. Well, fuck that one then. I have wheels to take it with me.
Almost 6:15 already.
God damn! Hour went by quick today.
In about 1 minute.
Let's do call it. I'm done.
Blink, motherfucker!
USS
Got weird
_Grey
hitbox.
_Ghost played Blink Motherf for 10 channel points.
That was a weird hitbox. Me? $10. $10 is $10, but $10 is also $10.
It's the giant purple dildo melee weapon from that one video game series.
Yeah, Saints Row. The Penetrator.
Don't remember their name though.
It was Saints Row, and the weapon was called the Penetrator. Saints Row 3, for to be precise, I believe.
So it wasn't called the Dick Face.
Unless that's another game. Gotta shoot right at the
Sticking through these ad breaks
whatchamacallit.
supports the stream. Thank you. Hooray, stay tuned, eyes. Can you name the biblical figure whose name was chosen for Boris Becker's older son? Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
Who the fuck is Boris Becker? Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Fine, I just don't care. I cared for half a second. Then I didn't care.
I wonder if hitting that thing with melee would break it open.
I don't know. I have to have a shovel. Take $50 shitter. Oh, it's here too, but it's clipping through. Fire
Would
it all!
lost less bullets if so.
Boris Becker named his older son Noah, a name that hails from the ancient
Use
scriptural
melee.
tales.
We made a decent amount of money. It's
USS_Grey_Ghost played Miku Meme P for 200 channel points.
Ugh. Exactly what I said. I wish I could find more of them gold bars.
Wake up! Wake
USS_Grey_Ghost
I'm up,
played
I'm up,
Wake
I'm
Up
up.
for 50 channel points.
I would be more awake with a beer. Putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
Drink, bitch!
Judge
Yay!
Mr. played Drink a Titch alcohol variant for 200 channel points.
Yay!
USS_Grey_Ghost played Drink for 100 channel points.
Yay! Beer!
Tin clappies, tin clappies, tin clappies.
Now you have to chug both at the same time.
Well, I can't do them at the same time, but I can do one after the other. FCS, a lot of combination.
Coward.
Well, the last time I tried to chug two things at once, I just made a mess all over my shirt and my beard. I ain't a fan of wasting things and making messes for no reason. My room and my hallway is a big enough mess as is. I've gotta.
Use a giant funnel.
Believe. They only own one funnel. It's covered in motor oil and gasoline. I rinse it, but that's what I use it for. I use one to put oil in my truck because it leaks a little bit of oil slowly. And on emergencies, I'll use it to put fuel in my truck. Because of the angle of the gas cap, I can't get a fucking fuel nozzle in.
So super spicy beer.
If I had a can like this, with the old school nozzles, I could put fuel in it, but the new fucking cans they have so stupid.
AKA gas.
I mean, that would just make me very, very, very sick. I'm all for doing stupid things, but that would just make me very, very, very ill. Wait a minute. You're rolling downhill. Bad, uphill. Hi-ho, Silver!
Wait a minute song plays.
But not really, because that'll get me copyrighted like a motherfucker. I'm trying to remember that fucking song. Wasn't that like Big Tipper or Big Stepper or some shit? I don't know why, but both those words made me think of a strip club. And I'm just now realizing I have not been to a strip club since...
I don't know anything other than the beginning lyrics of Wait a Minute.
I don't think I've been to a strip club since I was 20. 6 years.
Why are you calling Captain Silver a hoe after you greet him?
Hi-ho, Silver!
Well, Captain Silver is a horse.
Yeah, I got some old candy here that I'm gonna eat a little bit of.
Who knows if the horse is a whore?
Why I say old candy? I mean, it's, remember them belt candies? You can sit there and pull apart. Sour.
W horse. Whichever you want to call it.
Twizzler.
Not Twizzler. They just call them sour belts. These brakes been
Fruits
working.
by the foot.
No, that's not it either. Although I know I have not had fruit by the foot since I was probably 9. 9 or 10. I know I have not had that in a very long time.
Wax Coke bottles.
Orangina.
I've got a place out here by me that does still sell the wax Coke bottles. I can get those. Hmm.
Doesn't mean you have to.
Wax Coke bottles weren't bad.
I don't know why it automatically added to. When I didn't type that.
Oh. I think that destroyed the money. Alright, so heads up, Judge.
I
Don't use the
wonder,
rocket
has
launcher.
Judge seen the gay DD?
That was such a fuck up on my part. It should have been renamed. Oh, it really should.
It's still funny it almost used the Japanese term for male-on-male action. Off by one letter.
It is. It's also fuck. Door. That light on in there. I also had all doors, which I did not know I had all.
Especially when most countries I know of called ships she.
Germany named a bunch of ships as a he in World War II. Yeah, I think of ships as a female as well. I mean, they're covered in semen. Always carrying a full load.
Most
Oh
ships
shit.
have their real name as he, but most sailor, I can think I've usually referred to ships as her or she.
Yeah, I'm just weird old pervert.
Not all countries, but most I can think of.
Time didn't destroy the money. Or was that cash register just empty? Tony, no!
6:33.
Well, we're going till 7 o'clock. You know my normal time is 2 hours. Only if I have something I actually have to do that I end at 6. Usually if I have to end at 6, then I try to start at 4.
Tent is playing Wolfenstein.
Right? I need one more of these sour belts, and then that's it. I don't have the biggest sweet tooth. This whole pack's gonna last me a week or two.
At least it isn't a guy named Frank, who has his ashes in a beer stein.
Waiting for everything to load in.
Because then he would be Frankenstein.
That's where you were going with that. I was just kind of sitting here trying to figure out where you were going with that. I'm not gonna lie, I was confused. That's the car we've already done. That's the normal.
That is not my joke. I took that from somewhere else.
So I was just trying to figure out where you were going with it because I haven't heard that. I don't think I've ever heard that. Good. Three of the same color. Still wish they would just put a fucking name on what the paint is on here. It's obviously a blue. Ooh.
Supposedly, that's what a guy's brother or uncle did, and it took their children pointing it out for them to realize the joke.
Either this was empty, or if you shoot something too close to it, it destroys the money. I'm not sure which is the case. But it is definitely one of them. Oh, I have a spare AK in here somewhere. Like in the truck, I thought. Why I use that?
Benny Hill theme plays.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. My back hurts again. Man, my back is always hurting. Power belts. So I ate one line out of
Don't forget to stretch!
USS_Grey_Ghost played Stretch for 75 channel points.
6. There's 6 lines of belts in this pack. I ate one, so it should last me a good few days. Should last me a good yeah, it should last me a good 6 days, so just about a week. If I eat one line a day. And I probably won't.
Time for you to eat all 9 yards.
Ugh. I just don't have a sweet tooth like I did when I was younger.
Drink, bitch!
That I can do.
Judge Mr. Played, drink a titch alcohol variant for 200 channel points.
That I can do. Part.
Couldn't resist the WW2 bomber belt joke.
Can I suggest someone to raid tonight?
Yes, you can. You have not suggested anybody in forever, Judge. Please, give me anybody. We won't be ending till about 7:10. But yes,
Mr_Dullahan.
let me go and copy that name quick so I have it for later. And that is who we'll raid in like another 30 minutes.
Why is a Holohan's brother streaming?
Isn't a Dullahan the headless entity? Like it carries its head around? Isn't that what a Dullahan is?
Mash joke.
I don't know what MASH is.
Losing signal Judgem 31 love.
Oh, he's losing signal.
Hot lips Houlihan.
Not ringing any bells. I'll be completely honest. Not sure who that is. I've got an itch in the middle of my back and have nothing to itch it with near me. It's really pissing me off. Why I was so moving around while I grabbed that candy.
Radar O'Reilly. Hawkeye Paris. BJ Honeycutt.
No, I don't have that. None of those. None of those ring a bell. Screwdriver, reach.
Charles Winchester III.
I know who Charles Winchester is. I think.
Mash 4077.
No idea who that is. Oh, I can't get to it. Whatever. Whatever. It's just gonna itch and really, really piss me off.
TV series about the Korean War MASH unit.
Oh. Why? It's vaguely familiar. It's the Korean War. All right. Why? One of those was vaguely familiar.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Gray, how old are you?
Great. Judge is calling you old. That's gonna be hilarious. Oh shit.
In my 20s. The Mars HTV series is a famous American war comedy drama. It ran on CBS from September 17, 1972, to February 28, 1983, spanning 11 seasons and 256 episodes. The show follows the doctors and nurses of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital in South Korea during the Korean War.
Ah, just really into war things, I see.
You wanna go hit the speakeasy, kids? I can do the finger better than any of my family. I can party like it's the roaring 20s. Da 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 da. Ladies, your turn. Da 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 da. I've got a song in my head right now. I will pop out, link it so you guys can know what I'm humming along to.
I am technically in my late 30s now.
Hawkeye Pierce, Alan Alda, a witty, rebel surgeon who uses humor to cope. Margaret Houlihan, Loretta Swit, head nurse who loves strict army rules. Radar O'Reilly, Gary Berghoff, the camp clerk with a naive charm and sharp hearing. Max Klinger, Jamie Farr, a soldier who wears dresses to try and get a Section 8 discharge. Father Mulcahy, William Christopher, the kind and gentle camp priest.
Yeah, Betty Boop by Charlie Puth. That's what I was thinking of. Couldn't think of the fucking name.
Many side characters.
A bunch of like remixes of it too.
Damn, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
https://youtube.be/gigabvjwiser ? Is SBETNCGVKDXHC6C7. Listen to the first few seconds and you'll probably remember it if you've seen.
Here is a song.
https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=qvbtsbsneok and list =rdqvbtsbsneok and start_radio=1.
The show.
No. Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you.
I
Hooray,
think you
stay
like that
tuned,
song,
eyes.
Judge.
Ship chat sailing
classic.
through the seas of humor with at us_grey_ghost, who's dropped naval knowledge and the MASH nostalgia trip. Tears of joy from ship gender debates to the legendary Frankenstein gag, the laughs are rolling. Meanwhile, at Judge Mister's ready to raid and reminiscing about war shows, but not too keen on reading long histories. TV speech balloon at King Blaine Gaming keeps the vibe alive with some classic tunes. Musical notes #chat summary. I'm not talking to you judging, talking to Blaine, because the first few notes of the TV series song are iconic and you know it when you hear it.
Yeah, that's not the original song. That's the remix by Charlie Puth. But still a very good song. I like my old school music. I like a lot of the music they had in the 20s, 30s, and 50s and 60s. 40s is hit or miss with
While
me.
the medic helicopter fly in.
40s was hit or miss with me. But given war
I know
and all,
lol, I am familiar with MASH.
Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy plays.
I need to figure out how to do my audio like Cal has, so that I can listen to music without it being a problem on YouTube and Twitch. I've got to separate my audio tracks into like 3 or 4 different audio tracks to do it. I know how to do it. It's just a lot of extra work. I've got to rebalance the audio for each game I play then. I play a lot of games. And then I've got to separate my game audio, my
Blaine
mic audio.
clearly isn't.
I probably have seen MASH, but probably not a lot. Most of what I watched when I was a kid was like black and white Popeye or fucking shit, what's his name? The
I have the entire series on DVD.
yeah, Bonanza, Rawhide, The Lone
I think
Ranger,
some of the initial
Bonanza.
episodes were in and in color.
Gunsmoke, and Bonanza were some of the things I watched the most of growing up.
Felix the cat.
And
Watched Bonanza.
there was the other one. It wasn't Cowboy, it was more modern.
And Gunsmoke.
The Andy Griffith Show, that's the other one. God, I watched a lot of the
And
Andy
A Team
Griffith
and
Show.
Buck Rogers.
I watched a lot of the Andy Griffith Show.
Seen that show as well.
That's about all we watched. We would sit there and rewatch the reruns. Because Grandpa had control of the TV, and that's all he watches today.
Also
Fucking
seen
20.
Chips and Emergency.
20 years later, he's still watching the same reruns of Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Andy Griffith's Show. I guess I can't blame him.
They
He knows what
still
he
have
wants.
reruns of MASH on channels not just Me TV.
Sanford and Son.
Yeah, I know Sanford's and Son. Calm down back there. Don't make me pull this train over. Yeah, I'm just old school. I didn't watch a lot of things growing up. I think the only cartoon that I watched that was newer when I was getting through my teen years was Ed, Edd and Eddy. That's it. And that was at the tail end of me watching cartoons because I had to start work.
Not KND.
Codename Kids Next Door, I do know. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I do know what it is. Kinda lame. I think it was just... I don't know how to describe it.
Dang Candy Pirates.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. You're thinking of the show with the whale. Captain Knuckles, I think his name was.
Number 4 was my favorite.
My little brother
Kids
watched
Next
that.
Door had Candy Pirates.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the other one. My little brother watched it. I know what a bunch of other cartoons are because my
Wiggles.
little brothers and my little sisters watched them. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know what that is because my little brother watched it. I could have watched it instead of Ed, Edd and Eddy, but I don't know. I watched Ed, Edd and Eddy instead. My little brothers and sisters, they didn't like the Flintstones or the Jetsons or anything. It was too boring for them. Fucking, I hate that episode. That episode was just fucking weird. I remember both my little sisters and my little brothers had nightmares from that fucking episode.
I liked it.
I thought it was weird. It was kind of like that Jeepers Creepers weird. I don't know how
I didn't.
Well, whatever. You're special, I guess.
Or suffer my curse.
Return the slag.
It was the first iteration of a 3D CGI character.
I just know it creeped out my little brother and my little sisters. One of them she was just afraid of. The other one she cried. Like, she just cried. And she had... the other two, they got over it pretty fast. The youngest little sister, she had nightmares for like 6 or 8 months. She really didn't like it. She still doesn't like it. Like, it's almost trauma to her. She hates it. Well, I think part of the problem was, at the time, we lived out on a farm. And we were about 9 or 10 miles away from the nearest house. Not the nearest town. The next house was 9 or 10 miles away. And I think that creeped her out. She would think she'd hear stuff or see stuff out the window.
But you probably managed to grow crops unlike Eustace.
No, unfortunately we didn't. We originally just had animals. We didn't grow crops on our land, we had animals. And land we didn't use, we rented to our neighbors so that they could grow crops on it. We didn't have the equipment to farm.
Well, at least grass.
But the IRS took all that because of one fucked up payment in like 66 or something. Something got fucked up, and it wasn't fucked up by a lot, like $1,000. After decades of inflation and it being missed, they end up seizing everything because there was no feasible way for us to get that kind of money.
I thought by law they had to give you warnings so you could correct it first.
Fuck, I know they didn't give us a warning. My grandparents just got a call, and then about 2 weeks later, a knock on the door. That car spawned in as we were going by. Thought we lost our car. But no, it just spawned in on the fucking pole as we went by. That's the one we finished already too, so it don't matter. Yeah, I don't know the laws on the IRS. I only know what I experienced and what Grandma and Grandpa told me. Because I was, at the time, still just a teenager. And they'll talk about it every now and again. Even now, it's like, yeah, we misfiled something and it just went under the radar for a couple of decades. And when they finally figured it out, the interest rate had ballooned to an exorbitant cost, and I know they couldn't pay for it. So my grandparents, they lost everything and then filed for bankruptcy. And then what they didn't lose, my father sold and bought my grandparents a motorhome. And they lived in that motorhome for 20 years. It was all in all just really, really shitty what happened. It was. Oh, that's the one we already have done. Damn it. Looks so similar. But one's a little bit wider and a little bit longer.
7 o'clock.
Alright, we'll look for a place to stop. And we're gonna raid Mr. Doulahan. Shit.
OBLUNDERBUS is back.
Oh, the blunderbuss is back. Sweet. I'll have you know, I'm going to, when the stream is over, pop onto SAS and buy it. I've wanted that gun for so fucking long. Wait. don't usually spend money on premium shit in games, but I always wanted that gun. I think we'll end the video at that, was that motel or a gas station up there? Anyway, we'll probably end our video over there at that place. I think it's the gas
Oh,
station.
I got that drifting achievement.
Nice, buddy. Yes, this is the gas station, not the motel.
Seems to work best in the dune buggy.
I could see that.
Also got the hit and run one for boss kill.
Ooh. Double nice. Alright. But with that, we are out of time, so I'm going to have to end it here, everybody. I hope y'all have a
Now
good
at
day,
34.
good night, good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.